A youth leader with a big heart, making a big difference in Olympic Gardens. Elias Fennell is founder of the Olympic Uprising Youth Club, and he zooms in now to tell us more. Good morning, Elias. How are you doing?
Morning, it's a good Monday. Thank you, thank you guys for having me. I am excited to be here to talk about the work that we've been doing in the community. The feature is a good look, man.
Good look. So there are folks who are zooming in from all across the world and, of course, all across Jamaica. For those who are not familiar with Olympic Gardens, tell me a little bit about your community.
Okay, so we are located in Kingston. Olympic Gardens is a community that has a very diverse set of people, very creative, hardworking. And, sometimes we have a little trouble in the media for crime and so forth. However, differently from that, we have very talented people in the community, and we just need to showcase a bit of that more. And that's what I'm here to do.
All right, so it's the Olympic Uprising Youth Club. Tell me about the
Right.
club and just what does the club represent?
Okay, so the youth club is a safe space outside a home where the young people in the community, they can get together, they can interact with each other, learn new things, and grow together while we engage in different activities. We have guest speakers, we have discussions on important topics affecting young people. Let's say, for example, parenting, we'll come and we'll talk about that, and it will bring out a rich discussion. We engage in the arts like dancing, drama skits, and even music. We just provide a wide range of activities that will constructively engage young people. And it's our hope that in the process of doing this, they'll learn more about themselves, they'll grow professionally and personally, and in the future, they'll become better citizens of Jamaica. To me, the youth club, it's very similar to the teen hub in Halfway Tree. Very similar. Yeah. It's a space where young people can gather and learn and do productive things. However, we're located in Olympic Gardens.
Yeah. How often does the club meet? Is it a space? Because I know the Teen Hub is available almost every day. Is your club available to young people every day of the week, weekends, in the evenings? If I'm in your community and I want to drop in, how do I do that?
So on a Sunday at around 4 p.m.,
Yeah.
we're located at the Jamaica China Goodwill Infant School. It's very pretty. You can't miss it. It's located at 155 Olympic Way.
Okay. You have an interesting story, Elias, because you said, listen, I was never someone who was involved in anything. I may just talk about my business. Why?
Right.
What changed for you that made you feel?
The
Yeah.
young man who would say morning, heal up people and go through. Nobody really never know nothing about me. However, it's interesting how this happened. I started working as a youth club assistant with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. And there I was tasked with going into different communities across Kingston and St. Andrew and working with the youth leaders in their community to strengthen the youth club. And in the process of doing this daily, I saw something that I could not unsee, a passion develop because I saw young people who were actively engaged in their community and they were just doing it for the love, not for the light. Yeah. There wasn't any spotlight. They surely weren't coming on Smile Jamaica, and they were still doing it. And I saw how it brought the entire community together. And with these events that people would eventually talk about for months and even years to come, and I saw the joy that they got in doing this. And it was like a light bulb moment. And I realized I need to be doing this in my community as well, And little after I started the youth club, and a few years later, here we are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How important is it to provide that kind of space for young people, Elias? I mean, lately, I've been meeting and talking with young people, and there's so many challenges. I was saying to Neville this morning, I feel sometimes like our young people face challenges that as adults we couldn't even handle. How important is it to have this space that they can come together, share experiences, and come out of it better citizens?
It's funny because I think for some of them, their home environment is not the best. They're not as comfortable there. There are challenges being at home. Maybe they don't get along so well with their parents, and find that being in a space where they can just relax, they can have fun while learning new things is just tremendous.
Yeah.
And we started our youth club during COVID, Delia, and you would think that this would be an issue. Nobody coming out. But what we found is that during this time, the youth club was like the key, right? They didn't have anywhere else to go during all of the lockdowns, and it gave them that source, that place that they could come to, and do all kind of different activities. So it's really important that we have young people in a space where they can talk, where they can do things that will lead to their growth. And I'm just grateful to be able to do that.
That's excellent. What's your vision? What's your vision long term for Olympic Uprising?
So for the Olympic Uprising Youth Club is for it to be the place where we can organize community events. We started during COVID, so we kind of kept to ourselves for most of the time. However, now that the lockdowns are going away, we want to start going into the communities now daily. I want to bring our sporting activities, our guest speakers, our community trips, all of these things into the community so that the impact can be spread across the people. We have so many powerful guest speakers who come to the youth club. We have lecturers, we have filmmakers, we have an international dance instructor, big up Global Bob, who comes to the youth club every time he's here. We have people like that in our space, and we want to just bring it to the community now. So I just want these regular projects to be something that the youth club engages in and more persons are impacted.
Listen, Olympic Gardens has produced some great Jamaicans. Now when you talk about football, you don't know Pepe. Yeah, Pepe, that's my brother, and that's it. That's where they're from. So, when you give young people an opportunity, it doesn't matter where they're from, they're going to shine. And I'm glad, Elias, that you are doing this. Some people are watching who may want to support your efforts, may want to pass through, do a lecture, participate. How do they find you and Olympic Uprising?
Yeah, man, you can message us on Instagram at olympic.uprising_youth club, right? You can message us there and we can talk about how you would like to contribute. We have a empowerment retreat that we're planning for this summer. Our members like to do camping type of retreats, but we want to pair that with empowerment. We want to take them out of the space, surround them with people and great discussions somewhere outside of the community that they can enjoy. So we're having that coming up. So it would be good to get a space for that for 2 or 3 nights. And I would set up the agenda, the activities, the guest speakers, the games, the movies, all of these things.
Yeah.
So that's really where it's at.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen, Elias. I see it and I feel it.
Yeah, one more thing. I need Shamar Nicholson at the youth club. We need him, right? I've been trying, and I'm going to try one more time. Let's see if this works. Shamar Nicholson, if you're out there, we need you in the space, brother. Just forward when you have the time. We know you're busy out there representing the island as a footballer, but we really respect you and we want you in the space.
Listen, you put it up on Smile Jamaica. Shamar is going to be there. And yeah, man, Shamar will be there. Thank you, Elias, for all that you do. It's amazing. And I tell you, our young people are some of the best in the world. And it's great to see when they put their minds and hearts into something, this is what happens. Elias Fennell, founder of the Olympic Uprising Youth Club. Please support them as much as you can. Still to come, a Johnny goes to the dentist in today's